The number of the personnel who worked in this factory was 189, and among those personnel, 74 of them are injured, and one of them is seriously injured, by the way, and unfortunately two of those personnel have lost their lives. And these are the figures that I received from the governor of the province. Of course, every necessary precautions have been taken so far. AFAD, UMKE, and also the fire extinguishers are trying to take this region under protection. They have already taken this region under control, and they are extinguishing the area with the use of helicopters and the fire extinguisher planes, and 2 helicopters and 1 airplane is working actively in order to extinguish the fire. Of course, this area is 160 hectares, and there are settlements in 15 different points of this area, and it is 3 kilometers away from the settlement area. Of course, the personnel who works in the factory lives in this neighborhood, and we hope that the injured personnel will go back to their families with great health. And with regards to the injured people who are inside this area, hopefully will not give us bad news. With regards to that topic, the Minister of Interior Affairs, Minister of Family and Social Policies, and Minister of Health is there. The governor, the mayors, and also the head of the provincial directorate is also in the incident area, and I had a chance to speak with the owner of the company for a couple of times, and of course the owner of the factory is present with our ministers, and they are continuing with their works. I pray for God for the forgiveness of the deceased personnel, passed away personnel, and I pray for God that the injured people will get back to their health as soon as possible. And I hope that this fire will be totally extinguished and we will prevent further incidents. Well, dear friends, we have planned it at the beginning of this week. As you know, after preparing our plans, we have sent the commander of the naval forces to the area, and the general commander of the naval forces was sent to this region in order to implement the plan. And based on the information that we are going to receive from our general commander of the naval forces, the Ministry of Defense was supposed to go to the area. And after our Qatar visit, our Minister of Defense has already gone to that region, and hopefully, and thanks to the studies that they are going to carry out with his delegation, hopefully we will continue with our targets. And with the UN-backed legitimate government, we will continue to work with the government in a determined fashion. This is what is being done at the moment. Well, dear friends, we have published the final communique. I mean, you have received it. If you didn't receive it, you can get in touch with the communication directorate. I mean, you can read that paper. I mean, we have discussed those issues, and we hope that after we got rid of coronavirus, the Tehran summit will be carried out hopefully in Iran. This is our plan. And during our discussions and during our talks, hopefully we had a chance to discuss the problems of the region. Of course, Syria was the most prominent topic, and we have discussed what we can do in Syria. And as the three important powers of the Astana process, we discussed what we can do both for Akçakale and also for Cilvegözü provinces. We have discussed what kind of steps that we can take in terms of the humanitarian aid. We have discussed those issues. We have talked about those issues. And I also would like to state that both from Turkey and also from the United Nations, the humanitarian aid is delivered to Syria through Turkey, and our sensitivity on that regard is still present. Well, we have discussed about the issue of Iraq, Sudan, and we had a chance to speak about the issues in Yemen. Of course, we had a chance to discuss Turkey and Qatar relations within the field of trade, defense, and tourism. In a sincere environment, we had a chance to discuss those issues. Thank you so much, and I wish you all to have a nice day.